YouTube, it's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another quick reaction video for you guys. In this particular clip, this woman is asking what's going on because it seems to be that women are out with each other and there are no men in sight. Before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos or go live. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the video.
I'm having dinner with my girl and I want y'all to just notice something. There's women all eating there. Women all eating there. And let's not forget right there too, because they're everywhere. Oh my god. I don't normally go out, but when I do, I go out with my girls and I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date in
Listen, I'm not surprised. Kevin Samuels talked about this. He said you're going to start to see women everywhere, women all out in the restaurants just with each other, and he was absolutely right. This is what we're seeing. You're seeing women everywhere, no man in sight. It's the reality of what's happening, and a lot of women, once again, they act like they're confused and they didn't think that it would get to this point, but it has. And it's because a lot of women have become selfish and entitled, and they don't know how to deal with men. They don't consider men. You know, a lot of women have said they don't need a man. All these women are boss chicks. They can make their own money. They can go out and eat as much as they want. But you didn't take into consideration that the men would actually respond to the information that you guys were putting out there. And it's unfortunate, but this is what is occurring. Restaurants filled with women, the men aren't there. You have these dating meetups and things of that singles meetups, and no men are attending, or barely any men attending. They don't trust that they're going to find the right women that are out there. A lot of men are opting out of these types of things because they just want no parts of it. Because of social media and what women have said about men and how women are responding in this dating age, a lot of men are just removing themselves from it altogether. They're removing themselves because they don't, it's not what they're subscribing to. It's not what they want. And so they're very skeptical, and they're moving very skeptically when it comes to finding a wife or a companionship, because what they've seen on social media and how women are responding, what women talk about, the expectations of a lot of women, that's just what it is. And a lot of, women can call men sassy and intimidated all day, but these men are moving further and further away from modern women because they don't want to deal with these types of women, and the expectations that these women have are just too unrealistic. Women are out here believing that because they are able to make six figures, that the men have to make six figures in order to talk to them, that they're so high on up, that these men are beneath them, and they don't want an average man. They want rich men, as if they think it's so easy to come by a rich man. They believe and that they deserve a rich man, and this is what they qualify for, and this is what they can get. So they're excluding a bunch of men out, thinking that they're better. They're on this, elitist mentality, like, hey, I've worked hard, I have degrees, and I make this amount of money, yada, yada, yada. And because men don't care about that, they're out here on a limb by themselves, still not settling for what they feel they should have, when what they feel they should have probably don't want them in the first place. This is why it's been shown a lot of successful, educated women are single, and they still pose the question, why? A lot of these women are putting themselves in a position to where they don't want to date average men. They're not looking for, good men. They're focused on the amount of money that the man makes and disqualifying any other characteristics that he may have, even if they are conducive to healthy, stable relationships. There are a lot of men out here who want to start families and want to build families with a woman, but these women are not looking at those traits in those men. They're not looking at the qualities that the men have, because if he doesn't make a certain amount of money, hell, if he's not 6 feet tall, they're being disqualified. This is where a lot of women are missing out. There are qualified men out here, but for these women, they don't qualify, because they're looking for a man who makes more than what they make, and they're hoping that that man would pick them. And this is why the majority of those women will be single, and men are constantly walking away from this idea, this modern woman mentality, and they're looking elsewhere for suitable wives and women to build a family with, because these women are superficial and unrealistic. It's driving a wedge between women and men, causing a major divide, so men don't even want to deal with these women when they see them in public. Women have complained about men not even want to give them eye contact. They don't want to look your way because they know what y'all are about, or they assume what all of Western women are about. Modern Western women, they assume that y'all are all the same. Y'all are all unrealistic. Y'all are all superficial. You looking for 6 figures and 6 feet. So if they not that, they just exclude themselves from the dating pool. Modern women are the men that they desire to have. This is why they want a man to match them. You gotta match them or do better, because that's the type of man that they become, and that's the type of man that they will accept. But you gotta understand, what you want gotta want you. So even if you found a man who match you and who can or do better than you, his requirements are not the same as yours. This is why they don't get what they want, because what they want don't want them. It's just what it is. It's no shade or anything like that, but that's what you find. You don't find masculine attracting masculine. Masculine attracts feminine. The same way feminine is attracted to a masculine man. You want a masculine man, a strong man. You want a man to be a man, and that's what you like. But you expect men to accept you in your masculine role, more acting like a man, when that's not what they are attracted to. Once again, you would ask the question, wait, hey, to a woman, would you want a man who's dressing in feminine clothes and acting like a woman? No, you would not. No, you would not. So why would you expect men to go after a woman who talks like a man and prefers herself and like a man and act like dominant like a man and aggressive like a man? That's not attractive or appealing to men at whatsoever. The same way you're not attracted to a feminine man. So I just think women gotta realize what they're doing, their positions, and how they feel about things, and just understand men have a feeling about things too. They just don't express it the way we do, but they know what they want and what they don't want. And what they don't want is a masculine, aggressive boss chick trying to tell them what to do and control their life, because they don't have to accept that. So just like women don't want to accept certain things, men won't accept certain things too, and that's why they're not. And this is why a lot of these boss chick, masculine, educated women are single. That is why. And they can make all the excuses in the world as to why they're single other than that reason, but that is the very reason why they're going to be by themselves, because men aren't attracted to that. As simple as that. So that's going to yield a lot of people single, and that's unfortunate, but that's just the world that we live in. That's just what it is. Till something majorly have to change and shift for us to see something change. It has to be a mentality shift and a whole lot more. But right now, we just don't see that happening. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload new videos. You guys chime in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.